this video, I'm going to show you exactly what you can do to start generating leads for your business within 24 hours. I'm Chelsea So. I've been running Google Ad and lead generation campaigns for 20 years. And in this video, I'm going to show you some direct, easy, straight to the point tactics on how to start generating high quality leads on Google, and you can be up and running within 24 hours. So let's get into it. Now, the first thing you're going to do is create a Google Ads account. If you don't already have one, don't set up a smart campaign. They're going to ask you for that. You want to use an expert mode. There's lots of reasons for this, but just trust me on that. It'll be a smart campaign, but don't use Google Smart Campaign. You want to use an expert mode so that you can have total control over your settings and not leave all those in the hands of Google. You want those in your own hands. So create a Google Ads account just by Googling Google Ads and setting up an account, and then you can get started using expert mode. The next thing you want to do is create a search campaign. You want to turn off the display network because that's going to be auto-selected for you. Turn that off, and you're going to start creating your keyword list. Now, you need to be very specific in what you offer and use that as your keyword list. So don't use any keywords that are research-based or information-based. If you have a specific product or service, and let's go with service in this case for leads, then you want to specifically use the keywords for that service. If you are a pediatric dentist in Chicago, that's your keyword, pediatric dentist in Chicago. Don't, go into toothaches for kids, nothing like that. You don't want to be broad, you want to be very, very specific. The next campaign that you want to create to start generating leads within 24 hours is a Performance Max campaign. Now, when you go to set up a campaign, it's going to allow you to select Performance Max. This is going to help you show up, especially if you're a local business, in Google's sponsored local listings. It's the only way to get in there on a sponsored basis. And what's nice is you can just pay to play and be there. And so you're going to set up a Performance Max campaign. Now, you need to link your Google business listing to your Google Ads account, and then that's going to sync into your Performance Max, which will allow you to show on Google Maps for your business in a sponsored post, or a sponsored listing, I should say. Performance Max will put your ad in Gmail, YouTube, the display network, the search network. It's going to cover all of Google's networks, but that's okay because it's going to use Google's AI technology to try to target your best potential customer and show ads to that person. Now, in an ideal scenario, you would first generate a lot of data from your search campaign in terms of leads. But I've seen this work with a Performance Max campaign out the gate if you include a call extension. Now, you want to have your phone number, and you want to obviously, want to receive phone calls at the end of the day. And so if you have your phone number in a Performance Max campaign, Google's going to start showing your ads to people who are going to be interested in what you're offering, and you're going to start generating phone calls, and it can be in as fast as 24 hours. Now, once you have your search campaign set up, you have your Performance Max campaign set up, you've linked Google My Business or your Google Business listing, you've added your call extension, your phone number in a call extension. It's also called an asset, by the way, so you want to add an asset for phone calls. Then the next campaign type that you want to add is a second search campaign, and this is for your brand name, your trademark term. This is going to be super beneficial because you're going to be able to customize exactly what somebody sees when they search your name on Google. You're also going to be able to know exactly how many people are searching for you in a given period. Google's going to show you how many impressions your ad got. Even if they don't click and go to your website, you're still going to be able to see how many people were looking for you based on the amount of ad impressions that you're getting, and your search impression share is going to give you a percentage. And typically you can go off of the impressions as long as you have enough budget. So you'll be able to see how many people are searching for you and how that's trending over time, which is super useful. Your click costs are going to be pennies. It's going to be very inexpensive unless you have a competitor out there who's bidding on your brand name. And then you're also fortifying yourself against competitors who can easily just come in and start bidding on your name and trying to capture your brand awareness. And so it's really beneficial to start a brand campaign The spend will be very low. The cost per click will be really low. It's one of the best things you can do from a marketing perspective for a company, especially if you're trying to generate leads on Google. Now, the fifth step is to install conversion tracking. I do not recommend turning on Google Ads without knowing what you're getting as a result. Google will track if somebody calls you, if somebody comes to your website and then calls you, or if somebody fills out a form on your website and becomes a lead. So you definitely want to track that. They'll also even track a store visit, which is if somebody clicks on your ad and then uses Google Maps to then physically arrive at your location. They will know that data and they will provide that for you. So I recommend that you get in touch with a Google rep, ask them for help to set up conversion tracking and get that going. If you want leads within 24 hours, these are the 5 steps that you need to take, and I promise you'll see beneficial results at a low cost. You'll start growing your business within 24 hours. If you like this video, please give it a like, or if you have any questions, drop them in the comments below and I will personally address them. Also, there's this video on how to audit your Google Ads campaigns. If you have one running currently, you can start saving 20% or more on your return on ad spend. And I look forward to seeing you on the next video.